Hello Libra, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. This is a relationship reading we will be doing. So think of someone, think of a relationship, which you feel has some issues, and we'll get some messages, some guidance, analyze the situation a little bit with the reading. So this relationship can be between you, another person, your work, finances, health, house, whatever. And your cards will be here, the other person's cards will be here. Let's begin by pulling out a card for you. Now this card, Libra, is your energy vis-a-vis this relationship, not in general, right? We all relate differently with different people, different things. So for you, you are the reversed sun in this relationship, and the other person is the Page of Wands upright, and you've got the reversed sun. So Libra, here this is a relationship which is not making you very happy. You're not very happy in this relationship. There's a lot of sadness. You feel that this is not something you should be in. This does not make you happy. It pulls down your energy. Okay? And for some of you it could cause you to feel a little depressed also. So this is one thing which does not bring out the joy, it does not bring out happiness, no cheer and brightness in life as far as this relationship goes. When you are in this relationship, when you are with this person, or even if you're doing that work, like supposing it's you and your work relationship reading, you don't find any joy in the work, you're not very happy with your work. If it's finances, it's all about not being very happy with your financial situation, or your money does not give you all the kind of happiness you would want it to give. Now for the other person, they are Page of Wands. They are full of energy, full of fire, very childlike energy, and the energy of exploring, the energy of doing things, the energy of going out there, free spirited energy which loves to explore, which likes to even study, wants to do a lot. It's not about doing as much as exploring. What is it that I can do? Where does my passion lead? They are at that childlike stage and phase where they want to explore something for themselves. They want to explore their own energy, get to know themselves, want to have a little bit of excitement, adventure in life. Now this could also talk of spiritual energy. So for some of you it could be somebody who has just begun their spiritual journey as well. Now let's see what connects you both. What connects Libra to this person? Balance. So you just see, this is a card of balance as well as harmony. Let's see what is crossing this. Sometimes it can be just to maintain the balance so that you sustain the relationship, you keep it going. And see, we have the blame card over here. So Libra, what I feel from these cards is that you're not very happy in the relationship. Your energy does not match the energy of this person. They are very buoyant, they're very they're full of life, full of adventure. They want their own freedom to do what they want, explore what they want, and live life maybe on their own terms. As in, they want to explore what can I do for myself. I think that is the high energy which does not really gel very well with you. Sometimes another person being a little too high on energy pulls down the other person's energy. And I think that is also something which you could be feeling, that you do not feel that same burst of joy, burst of energy the way this person feels. There is a lot of blame going on. Maybe you feel that they're responsible for you to feel a little low on energy, because either it's difficult for you to match up to their scale of energy. Inherently you are not like that. Inherently you are an air sign, and they come across as a fire sign. So and here also the sun card coming out here in this relationship you have also got a lot of energy, but I think this is too much for you to handle. It's like, you have a big transmitter, electricity transmitter, and a, like a 10-watt bulb. A 10-watt bulb cannot handle so much power. It just kind of, gets fused, gets spoiled. So I feel that, there is this imbalance of energy, and there is a little blame on your part, on, towards this person for making you feel like that. I mean, you feel like that, that's for sure. But you feel that, it's like it, their energy just dampens yours. Or maybe, with the page of wands being a page, they're very childlike, so they do not know how to channel and how to handle their energy. Which, and you've got the sun card, which is a mature card. So maybe you find that, this childish, it's actually supposed to be childlike energy, but you find it a little childish. Like the way children are all over the place, not able to control and channelize. One has to tell them, guide them a little. And I think that could also be one of these factors, that you find their energy, high, but very childish and immature, not being able to handle it. And that is why the balance is not there, because keeping up with, that kind of energy takes a toll on one's own energy, right? So I think in just trying to control their energy a little bit, your energy goes for a 6. That's why you've got this reversed sun. Okay, so let's continue with your reading. So these are just the few, instances I've given where there is an energy imbalance. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. You've got two queens, in the same position. Seven of Cups. See, you've got two cups also, so somewhere there is a little bit of balance, between both of you, but at some level also it is a little difficult for you to handle that energy and sustain that balance. See, you view them as a queen, and even they view you as a queen. They see you, but you see them as someone, who nurtures you, someone who takes care of practical issues very well. Okay, so they're very good at that. They can manage things like manage the house, manage outside, manage finances, run everything smoothly and in a very nice, nurturing manner, because both these cards are upright. So that is how you view them, that all said and done, whatever their energy bit is, but they still manage to do things very well, run things very well, organize and manage very well. This person sees you as someone very passionate, very confident, a go-getter. See, it matches the energy, but see, theirs is childlike energy, and they view you as an adult, mature, similar energy. It's fire energy, no? Wants here and wants here. So they look at you as someone who has that energy, because you do have it, Libra. But the only thing is that for you it has come reversed. But you are not lacking in energy. You just might get, a little thrown off by their energy. Like I said, it could be a little childlike and childish for you, which is probably, I think for most of you, and that is something which you find it a bit of a dampener on you, that it's. But here both of you look at each other as as very mature people who provide very well, and who are quite balanced. So somewhere maybe just this person is a little immature, I feel, and it could be a child also. This reading could be between you and your child, or someone much younger to you. So all in all, you are seeing each other in the correct light, in the correct perspective, as mature people. Them as, being stable, practical, and getting things done. This is how you view them, and this is how they view you, that you have all the confidence, all the energy, all the verve, to get things done, to get going and accomplishing anything you want, because it's queen after all. And then But there is a little, see, emotionally it pulls you down a little. Emotionally, you're not very satisfied and content. There's a little dissatisfaction and discontentment emotionally. As far as you are concerned, they also feel a little confused, though intuitively they know what is it about the relationship. They probably keep it also to themselves, and they keep wondering, spending a lot of see, this is again, child energy, daydreaming, lost in their own thoughts. What is it that I really want? Not being very clear, being a little illusionary, right? So that kind of, grown up energy is lacking here. But for you, you have this, like everything is fine, but yet emotionally, you're not very content and happy in this relationship. This person has a lot of confusion, not very clear, kind of whiles away their time a lot, though you feel that they're managing to do pretty well, but on their own, these are the traits which I feel are making you feel a little unhappy, that though they get to do everything, you feel that they're managing things very well, but they on their own are living in their own dreamland. They're living in their own world, which might uh, you know which could be, they get a little wrapped up in their own energy and not able to give you too much. Children are like that, quite focused on their own needs and their own world. And I think that is what causes you emotional discontentment, because the bonding is not there. And see, all these cards, we have single people. So I think you are on your own in your own world, they are in their own world, and there's not much of that connection is there. It's like you're striking a balance, but it's you're just holding that balance, and that little blame on your bit, on your part, that they're not doing enough to maintain and balance the relationship. It's more about you doing that. Right? Let's continue. See, you've got the Three of Swords. It's a card of heartache, emotional grief. You need to heal that. That's your guidance, actually, Libra. You need to heal this hurt you're carrying. And they need to also look into their emotions. They're probably not wanting to address a few things, not being too practical. They're, very, very emotional. You got two, these are strong water sign cards. So being in their own world, wrapped up in their own feelings, in their own illusions, not being very real. That is, they need to come out of that a little and take stock of what's actually happening, rather than just figuring out in their own imagination how things are. You need to heal all of that. Well, let's continue your reading. I'll try and get as much as I can for this card. What's coming up in your relationship? You've got Nine of Cups. See, this is a good card to get in a relationship, one of the positive cards which talk of, a wish fulfillment, the contentment and the contentment and the satisfaction coming in, and that stability in emotions, because you've got Four of Cups and Three of Swords. So here, there is this happiness coming back in your relationship, provided you deal with this emotional grief. Now let's get some cards on that. So we need some advice for the Three of Swords. And it's all about, how you're thinking about this. There's certain thoughts, there's certain something you keep replaying in your mind, which keeps adding to the grief, which keeps adding to the hurt. So to start with, go back only to the past to see what needs to be, put in place, what needs to be corrected, rather than only think about it and, keep reminding yourself how, difficult or how tough it was. There are two ways of seeing the past. No, one is just you keep reliving it, and keep reliving the misery also, or you look at a pattern of the past and then you come to some conclusion. Take action on your ideas. See, there is something you need to think about as you go reflect on the past, as you go back to past events. You need to reflect on them, not just stay absorbed in them and keep feeling those emotions intensely. So you're feeling it, you're constantly, going back and doing that, keep reliving the past and keep experiencing those emotions again and again, which makes the pain even more intense. but now you need to take action on those ideas. You revisit your past, you see a chain, a pattern, how things have progressed, what is it that it's trying to tell you, and then take action on that. Create a beautiful dream. So there is a lot of scope in this a relationship to get better. The only thing is that once you start reflecting on the past in a positive and a productive manner, then you will know what you need to deal with, how you need to create something, create something different from what you have been experiencing and creating for yourself. Like I said, don't revisit the past to experience the emotions again. Revisit the past to figure out the pattern. Become immune to poison. Don't focus too much only on how bad you know what a how difficult it has been in the past and how bad you have been feeling. That is there, I'm not denying it. Neither are the cards. You got the Three of Swords, but it is that you need to shift your perspective and get an understanding of the pattern that you have been experiencing, and be immune to poison. What does this card say? The whole world can gossip about you, and if you don't take it personally, you are immune. Immunity to poison in the middle of hell is the gift of this second agreement. So, it's all about not, talk to yourself, don't talk to yourself in a negative manner, which feeds and increases the poison and the grief in your heart. It's all about how you're looking at this entire relationship. Don't take it personally, as in that, like I said, if this is very childlike energy, it's not that, they are directing it to you personally. It's just that they are like that and you're having a tough time dealing with that. So it's not got to do with you, it is their energy in this relationship which dampens yours. So now you need to just, reflect on it a little bit and get another perspective to it and see, what it is there for you. And then, you will be seeing this in a better way and you'll create a beautiful dream. Things, this relationship can really be a very good one for you, Libra, once you do that. A new dawn, that's quite like the Nine of Cups. There is a new horizon, sorry, there's a new beginning for you. There is something new and positive in this relationship for you. Okay, no doubt about that synchronicity. So this talks of how one event leads to another. In given the cards, it's like the more you start thinking about it and start taking action on your ideas, you see how the first step that you take automatically paves the way for the second, for the third, for the fourth, and the fifth. You need to get started with it, Libra, and then you see the whole thing unfolding on its own for you, and you will see everything so clearly, and you'll have a totally new take on this relationship and a happy one. So there is a lot of happiness coming for you in this relationship, as long as you just start thinking about it, and when you think and start taking action, the whole thing will just start unfolding beautifully. So there's a new dawn in this relationship for you, Libra. So with that, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching.